Hey there, thrifting friends. So I have a little bit of a thrifting tip for you, and I'm going to share it with you today. So I'm going to show you guys how I take the photos for my listings so that way I maximize the most amount of use for all my photo options. So I have these really cool Air Force Ones with Carhartt tags right here, and I just picked them up at the thrift store. So if you guys want to see that video, you guys can check it out. It should be in my videos. If it's not there right now, it should be there shortly. So I'm going to share with you guys how I list shoes. When I list a pair of shoes, I use a white backdrop, and I typically have gotten this at the Dollar Tree, but I have my shoes and I start them with a listing and I put my shoes on a slight angle. The reason I do that is it gives a good look from the front and the side to show the whole entire item, and that way it gives it a good appeal for the person looking. Then I move to the front, and this will allow the person who is looking to look at the front of the shoes right here, and then it gives them a front look on this area. Next, I like to turn my shoes so that way I can show them the back of the shoe, which will allow them to see how much there is drag wear on the back of the shoe. It also allows them to see the back side to see if there's any missing paint or any issues there. And it allows us to see if the shoes are lined up straight or if somebody had worn them if they lean inwards. Next, I take an overview of my shoe so that way you get a lower option. So that way you can see the inside of the soles. You can see around the edges. You will notice there is some discoloring right here. And it allows them to see the shoelaces and the toes. Next, I take them and I usually flip them this way and hold them. These particular shoes have not yet been cleaned, but I will clean the bottom, and it will allow them to see the bottoms if they have any wear in certain areas. Sometimes I will also take the shoes and go this way if I need a better view of the heels. I also like to do a downward portion facing in so that way they could see the toe boxes, because sometimes there are shoes that have like creases in them and people get a little bit discouraged if they have creases. Lastly is I will take my shoes and I will lay one this way and one this way, and it allows them to see the side of the shoe, and this will also allow them to know if there's any issues with any of the sides, if there's any issues down on the bottom, and when you go to take your pictures, if you have any issues with Mercari or Depop or any of the other apps like Poshmark, you have videoed